Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate CNFT. Mike here, aka Mr. Ultimate, and today we're going to be talking about the Thirsty Dog Crew. Now, I've got a lot to say about this project, so hang in here with me, guys. Get all the information you can on this video, share it, get it out everywhere, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and leave some comments below. Tell me what you're excited about the Thirsty Dog Crew, and I'll be interacting with you there. Very excited to share this project. I've been in contact with these guys for a couple weeks now, and we've been talking a lot. And I love these guys so much because they are not only here to be extremely passionate about what they're doing, their IRL background, fully docs team, you guys working with some big names in the space. They're big fans of Space Pug Alpha. That's always cool. They're doing some tributes with us. We've collabed with them already to give away some whitelists on our Discord as well. And I'm really excited about this. I haven't made a lot of videos lately. I've been very busy doing some internal stuff with SPA and all the other things that are going on. But I had to come out here and get this video up because I want people to know what's going on with this project. So we're going to take a look at the website. We're going to jump onto the Discord. We're going to hit that Twitter. But these gentlemen have given me, and I'm very honored for that, so thank you to the kid and to Barry, both of you. You see in the thumbnail title screen, the alpha info drop. Now, what is that? We're going to be going over that before we close out this section of the video on the website. They have given me alpha that is being released for the first time here on Ultimate CNFT. This information will be updated after the release of this video within 24 to 48 hours-ish. You can find all that stuff, so you're going to hear it here first, and you're going to be able to reference it anytime you want by going to this beautifully built website here. So let's get into it, you guys. Thank you for being here with me today. We got the Thirsty Dog Crew. We're going to scroll through and check out everything that's going on. So, who are the dogs, man? They're always searching for a good drink, a smooth smoke, and a chill conversation with close friends. Come unwind, kick back, and hang loose with the most easygoing crew in the Boss Planet metaverse. So what do you mean, the Boss Planet metaverse? What's going on here? This guy's got big plans with Boss Planet metaverse, which excites me because we all know that they're going to be first to the punch in developing all the things that Boss Planet is doing. I'm excited. We're going to be a part of that. They're going to be a part of that, and part of the alpha that I'm going to be giving you in this video is exactly what they're going to be doing with that Boss Planet. They've done a lot of work to get to this point. So very, very exciting, as well as I believe they just dropped the information for the first time. They are minting on July 10th, Sunday, July 10th. So we'll go over that information as well. Now, the collection, Thirsty Dog Crew, is a collection of 7,777. I like that number. Unique dogs with a chill vibe who are always up for a good time. Every TDC NFT is unique, constructed algorithmically with a combination of over 206 hand-drawn traits spread across 8 categories. Now, before I move on, they are doing a tribute to the Space Bugs Alpha. It has something to do with the traits. They also have a special thing that they're doing in, I guess, just being really great guys, being really getting inspiration from all that we've done at SPA. I've gotten a sneak peek at what that is. It will be integrated into the NFTs and potentially into IRL, from what I understand. I've seen it. I'm not going to give you the details. It's not my information to release, but it's going to be great. I will be chasing after this personally myself. Full disclosure, I will be minting this project. I'm very excited about this project. I'm very happy to have the whitelist that I have, and I'll probably be chasing down pretty hard on that secondary market as well because I believe in this project. The founders and the art is great. We're going to be looking at some sneak peeks, but thank you guys to just being cool with SPA. Thank you for the tribute. We appreciate that. That's always a good thing when you have up and coming projects with a lot of potential, looking to you in a lot of ways and being able to collab and just put the good things out there that are due. And so we respect that a lot. Thank you very much. I can't wait for you guys to see exactly what I'm talking about here at a later date. That's going to be fun. So why dogs? Thirsty Dog Crew was inspired by CM Coolidge's famous dog playing poker collection. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but this is a very, very famous in real life painting. And that's what inspired them to get going. And I think that's cool because, just take a look at that. That's one of the most famous images you'll ever see when it comes to that kind of art. The collection serves as a reminder to be lighthearted and enjoy your time with friends. And I'll touch on that real quick. That's what we're here for in the CNFT space. Things can get pretty serious pretty quick, but look, we're all here to have fun. We're all here to have a good time, to make connections, to make friends in real life through what's going on in the CNFT space. I love that attitude. That's really cool. So what are the benefits to owning a Thirsty Dog Crew NFT? Entry into exclusive VIP demonstrations hosted by top chefs and bartenders around the world. The kid, he is he's a chef in real life. So they're kind of integrating their real life past experiences and current experiences into their NFT project, what makes it a very, very personal side to that project, which I really like. Raffles for restaurants, concerts, and sporting events. Every TDC NFT owner will give you entry into each of these raffles. Royalties and revenue sharing will also be distributed to TDC owners. The revenue and funds raised will be divided into two parts. Additional benefits such as recipes, games, and NFT giveaways. So very involved with their community. I've seen that from a personal standpoint. They really are. We're going to look at their Twitter and see all the action that they're doing here in a few minutes. There's a lot of philanthropy involved. They're going to be doing some future things. They're going to be, announcing what they're going to be doing for those charitable causes, which I think is really cool. So let's take a look at their roadmap here. We've got phase 1. They're building the community on Discord, which they've been doing. Website launch, reward early members with whitelist spots and giveaway, verified on CNFT.io and JPEG Store Marketplace, launching the collection of 7,777. Phase 2, release rarity rankings and trait list. Pardon me. We're going to be introducing monthly rewards and royalty sharing. Community vote for the games and the bars and the restaurants that will provide with the Boss Planet metaverse. They're very focused on this, and I think that's fantastic because I like to see the creativity of what people are going to do as individual projects on the metaverse that is the great and mighty BP. They're going to pursue partnerships with philanthropic projects and train to provide service to provide service animals. That's actually really cool. I think Barry, having a background in as being a firefighter for 18 years, probably knows a lot about how important those service animals are to people. They're going to be building collaborations and other NFT projects and community partnerships. We've already partnered with them in that regard. That's really cool. Continue community games and giveaways. Purchase an estate within the Boss Planet metaverse. It gets bigger. That's already been done, but I can't wait to give you this alpha here. We're gonna be doing that in a second. Phase 3. Designing and building a bar restaurant. Launch mint for in-game box avatars and merchandising. And phase 4. Potential additional series with different breeds based on CM Coolidge's painting. So they do have some future projections as well to potentially be doing another series. Expansion and future editions of the roadmap are fluid and will be based upon the direction of the community's vision and goals of the project. Awesome. Community. That is what always will be most important to me, and they get a 10 out of 10 in that regard from me personally. Increasing benefits will add as roadmap progresses. So before I get to the alpha, you guys, here's the team. We got BSP. His name is Barry, co-founder and creative. There's a lot of information these guys, you can read on them, everything you want on them themselves for the sake of the video. I'll let you read that yourself. You can pause this video here if you'd like. There's also a lot more information on their Discord. We're going to be looking at how fully and actually doxed they are. I can't wait to share that with you. We got the kid, co-founder and community manager. Now, I really like this part right here because we got Alley Cat, the website design and creative. We've got Masha Konari, metaverse architect and artist. We're getting some women involved in the space here. I love to see that. We need more women involved in the CNFT space because let's just face it. I mean, the way, from what they can add from a standpoint of, seeing things from a different angle, not always, having that type A personality that men have. We see things so linearly, and women are so much more creative in so many ways. And so I'm excited to see the more projects integrate women into, higher levels of what they're doing, and women are creating projects. And it's just a good thing because the CNFT space is for everybody. So shout out to the ladies all up in here. Your PFPs are awesome. I'm sure you're bringing so much to the table. Barry has spoken very high of both of you. It's exciting to see projects think like in this direction where they can have so many more, minds thinking about how to create the best project. And sometimes, I'll just say it, look, women are better thinkers than men. So that's just a fact. Let's get that out there. Let's get that straight. That angle, it just needs to be approached from the right area. And so here we go with that. Again, you can pause this video and you can read a little bit more about them. I'm going to be dropping some of this alpha that has directly to do with Masha and all that she is doing. We've got XYZZ and SDub. Who are these guys? I'm sure everybody knows who these guys are. Boss DAO. These guys are very, very involved with Boss DAO, and I think it's time for me to pretty much drop that alpha here. We also have Zach, the design and the artwork generator. This man is also very talented. I really love the artwork associated with this project. It's got that very old school CNFT look. I dig it. This is my personal favorite art style within the CNFT space, and I think they've crushed it so far with all the things that they've got going on. Frequently asked questions, we'll probably deal with that at another time, because you can also find that on the Discord in depth. There's a lot of great information there, but let's get to this alpha, you guys, here. Now, since this has not been released, you're going to have to pardon me here, because I'm going to have to read this to you off the phone from all the information that I've gathered. And this is some pretty cool stuff. Again, a proud moment for me to be able to talk about something like this on my channel for the first time. So thank you guys for allowing me to do that. Let's read into this, guys, because it's all about that alpha. All right, so adding on to phase 3, we'll start there. So they're going to be designing and constructing the estate for the metaverse. They're going to be launching the in-game boats. What are these in-game boats? Well, at the end of this, you will know what those in-game boats are, because they're going to be really cool. They're going to be voxel and involved with the Boss Planet metaverse. There's also a hidden gem that we will announce at a later date. I wonder what that could be. I think I know what that is, and if it is, it's pretty freaking sick. You guys are going to be excited about that when they release that information. They've also updated to some of the Phase 4, the release of the game and the estate when Boss Planet Metaverse launches. So they're going to be pretty much developing in the background, so that by the time Boss Planet's capabilities are able to actually, start to work out, they're gonna be ready for that. And I like to see people doing things beforehand to be ready for when it's time to strike. What else we got here? We got Boss Planet Metaverse details. So back to a little bit more about Masha Konari. She is the TDC Metaverse Recreation Real Estate Architect. Masha and her team are going to design and construct the TDC's estate in the Boss Planet Metaverse. Masha is a master of architecture and 3D software's teacher with more than 10 years experience. She specializes in 3D art, SketchUp, AutoCAD, Revit. I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know what this stuff is, but it sounds pretty serious to me. ArchiCAD, Blender, and an illustrator of Photoshop and voxel artist for Boss Planet, and a verified artist for the Vox Society. We all know what Vox Society is doing. They're doing great work. You can see what they've done for yourself. So she's very, very involved, and what a valuable team member to have there. Masha is also a Boss Cat Rocket Club ambassador. Ayo! Shout out to all the BCRC fam that is involved with all of the great projects across the board, and Ultimate CNFT here as well. Love my boss cats. Shout out to you guys. It's been a while since I got to do a good Ayo. That just feels good, because y'all know that's where I started. That's my roots within the CNFT space. It all started with BCRC, so I'm excited about all of these things, and also a very big fan of Boss Planet. Y'all know that. Estate vision and the vibe that Masha is constructing. Here we go with some of this alpha here that I think is very important for people to understand what is coming. Think Mediterranean Sea. All right. The Thirsty Dog crew wants to be the outdoor recreation area for Boss Planet Metaverse. On the estate, we will have a pub/restaurant with a bar and a game and a music room, a large beach, a TDC marina, vacation rentals, lands to explore, rug museum, ruins. I'm going to stop there real quick. Now, that sounds pretty cool to me. So they're going to be building some ruins, which is kind of cool, and it's going to be featuring some, like a rug museum. That's pretty epic if you ask me. That's kind of a first in this space. It's just kind of an ode to all the rugs that unfortunately have taken place in this space, but we're all here to clean that up. So we're all working real hard to make sure that ruggers just ain't going nowhere in this space. But it's kind of funny to be able to construct that, because look, at the end of the day, it is part of CNFT history. We are creating history. We're creating history in real time. And it's unfortunate there's some bad actors in this space, but it is, again, part of our history. So I'm going to be really curious to see how that rug museum ruins go. I would love to dedicate and be able to give away all the rugs that I was taking apart. And I've got a nice little rug wallet with some silly looking NFTs in there, just as a token of a momentum of how you learn and move on in this space. You learn from your mistakes and you move on. So you guys can have all my rugs. You can post them in your museum, and we'll all have a good laugh, right? Sirens, etc. So they're also going to be providing an interactive recreational area where you can enjoy boating, skiing, and fishing, parasailing, and racing. Play to earn games will include fishing tournaments and a boat race. That's pretty cool. So this is big stuff right here. Separate from estates, TDC is the official ferry for the Boss DAO and will be providing access to the Boss DAO island. This island is a 24 by 24 size estate located in the sea on the intersector of D1, D2, D4, and D5. So we all know that Boss Planet, the only way to be able to really get around is to have those cats with the jetpacks. We all know that there's only so many of those. That's going to be the #1 mode of transportation within Boss Planet. But to be able to get to this island with this 24 by 24 massive, gigantic, grand estate for Boss DAO, these guys are going to be the ferry back and forth to that island. So we're talking about a project, you guys here, who have done some big things already before they even mint in July. And we're talking about people who obviously are very passionate. You can see the work that they put into, building a website, making the connections, being involved with the community. There's a reason why I'm making this video. I'm very excited to be partnered with them in so many ways in the future. We've been talking about a lot of ways to integrate. I mean, we're both dog projects at the end of the day. The tribute that they're doing with SPA was very personally touching for me. So I dig it, you guys. I'm excited. I can't help it. I can't hide my excitement. Let's go jump in here to the Discord, you guys. Let's go over some of the numbers. So minting again on July 10th. They've got 7.36K on the Discord. That's great numbers. The Thirsty Dog crew. I'm sorry, they actually have 8,766 members on the server stats. We've got the several rows. I know the OG. They got the chef's whitelist table special guest. There's a lot of ways to get whitelist, you guys. There's still, as far as I know, abilities and opportunities to get whitelist. So make sure you stay in communication. Join the Discord, hit the Twitter. You're going to want to stay up to date because not all projects in this particular environment, unfortunately, in the CNFT space, are going to make it. It's a tough place to be minting, but things change very quickly in this space. And projects like this, I believe, have everything that the total package you're looking for to be able to mint a project in maybe a little bit more of uncertain times. But we all know where we're going with the CNFT space. Oh yeah, because the cream's always rising to the top, and I'm expecting to see some of this cream here doing that, rising to the top. So let's go to the founders docs, you guys, because this is part of what excites me the most. Being able to come out and know that you are entering into a project with people who are passionate. They've got IRL experience. Both of these men are in their 40s. Shout out to the 40 crew. What's up, guys? We're out here bringing it real, right? There's so much information to have. I feel safe minting this project. I feel safe covering this project on my YouTube channel. I feel safe collaborating with this project through SPA and all the things that are going on. So you can read all this yourself. Barry is a very interesting man. I've had several conversations with him. In order to skip for time purposes, basically this guy's been a firefighter for 18 years. He's been part of owning restaurants, and he's been a bartender. He's ran businesses while he was a firefighter. This man, he's got a full family. Just great dude. I always love enjoying. I love and I enjoy talking to Barry. I have a feeling him and I will be having many, many conversations in the future because we are going to be doing a lot of things together in the future after this is a successful mint. I'm very excited to see what they do on that Boss Planet, building that ferry. I mean, it's exciting. And so read this for yourself, you guys. This is a time and a space where we would really want to investigate the people and know everything you can about them personally. Look, there's no reason to be undoxed at this point. So many people come to me on this channel and they want to, work with me, do videos, whatever it may be. And I'm like, are you doxed? No, well, we're thinking about doxing at some point, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I personally don't see that. If you're not going to dox, if you're going to dox at some point, you may as well just do it now. There's no reason to not do that in this space. My personal saying is no dox, no dikes. These guys get a 10 of 10 on the doxing. I mean, you can see their faces, you can see their lovely wives, their children, their families. It's really cool. So we also got the kid. This guy's everywhere, man. I started seeing this guy popping up with that PFP, and I'm like, who is this guy, man? And I'm thinking the kid is this like a Billy the Kid reference. Is this just some dude that's some kid in his mom's basement doing stuff? No, the kid is legit, dude. And like I said, this guy's been everywhere. His name is Isaac. He's also 40 years old. He's married, he's got a couple of kids. He is a chef in real life and has been doing that for a very long time. So they are going to be integrating, I said, aspects of their real life into this NFT project, which does give a passion behind that. I'm excited about that. You can read all this information here about the kid. You can see his face. You can see his smile. Just a cool looking dude, man. Wife and kids. I mean, we're talking about bringing a higher level of people into the CNFT space who are making projects for the long haul. We all know that some of this stuff's going to get washed out. Environments like this are actually kind of a good thing at times because it washes out all the people with bad intentions. So fire to you guys. I'm super stoked on all that you're doing. Let's go down here, and before we jump on their Twitter, let's go take a look at some of their sneak peeks because, again, I'm pretty hyped up on this art. It is my favorite art style. You can see this dapper looking gentleman right here. He is the guy that is on the thumbnail. He's just looking pretty cool, means business, and I think he's ready to play some poker. So here's a couple more. Let's get a nice looking grill there. The art's great. I'm going to give the art a 10 out of 10 as well, pretty much because it's my favorite art style. But you can see that there's been a lot of time and effort put into this. That's a cool looking dog right there, man. That's just cool. And, you know, top dogs running packs. Hello, let's go. This guy, he's enjoying his time in the forest. He's looking pretty beat up there, but I think he's doing well. That's a nice little background right there. So, you know, a lot of things going on with this. Like they said, I think it was like 150 hand-drawn traits, by the way, that they were first integrating. They've upped that to 206, spread out through 7,777 total dogs that are going to be minted. So a lot of traits, a lot of variables. They've got some one-of-ones that they're doing. I think they're upgrading from like 10 to 12 one-of-ones, if I believe, and checking out some of my notes there. So these guys pretty much have a really good handle on, you know, what makes their community happy. Very community-driven project. If you put your community first, I believe that you will be successful because the community is the heartbeat of your project. The community will be there to help you develop this the right way. So the more you do that, the better. These guys are crushing that in that regard. Looks like I got some messages to catch up with a few people here on the left-hand side of my screen. Boy, these times go fast. So before we end this video, you guys, I want to go back over here and I want to check out the Twitter, because they've got a lot of stuff going on the Twitter as well. And it's a good chance to check out the engagement. It's not just about Discord. They've got them both going. They've got 1,230 followers, and I know they're growing pretty quickly every day. People are finding out more about this project because of what they're doing. You know, the poker games they're involved with, the partnerships that they're forming, the collaborations as well. So let's just kind of scroll down here and just see, what are they up to lately? What do these guys have going on? There it is, the release of their mint, Sunday, July 10th. Now, I do know that they haven't decided what to mint for yet, but that's up to them to determine. So, you know, keep in contact with them and stay up to date on all of the relevant information. There's a nice little PFP of the kid. Like I said, they got still a few whitelist spots left, so go get those whitelist spots, you guys. Those are important to have. We all know how it is when we miss out on a project that we should have been a part of. Well, this is one of them. So here's a cool little thing. They're doing some poker. They're doing some collaborations with Lazy Llamas, Boss Dow. That's great. You know that we're starting to integrate some pretty big poker things ourselves at SPA. So just the fact that they do have those collaborations with some big names in the space really makes me feel good about what they're doing and all of the things they're trying to move forward with. They've got pictures of concerts. They're going to be, like I said, giving away all kinds of event tickets and stuff like that. So, yeah, and you just scroll on, you scroll down, and you just see there's so much more. They got a little something going on with Smooth Yeti Mountain Club. Shout out to SYMC. You know, I'm a big fan of them. And yeah, it's just cool, man. You know, these are all the projects that I dig. When I see people coming together, people I've got personal relationships, you're absolutely gonna get my vote of approval. So, you know, hey, for what it's worth, you guys, check it out. Join everything. I will put the links that you need to have below the description of this video. And, you know, big shout out to Thirsty Dog Crew and what they're doing. They're working hard, you guys. They are working hard behind the scenes. They are very excited about their project. And I'll tell you what, they are taking their time. They've been talking about this for months. As a matter of fact, I believe from my conversation with Barry, hopefully I'm allowed to say this, but when they were first creating this project, at the time there were no dog projects on Cardano. And then, you know, we pop up, and then MDCC pops up, and now dogs seem to kind of be a thing. But you know what? Dogs stick together. You know, I love what you guys are doing. I say all these things to preface the fact that they are taking their time with this project, and I love to see that because it takes time to do a project right, to do it well, and to not be in a hurry. And, you know, hey, things are well. Look, I got to go. I got things to catch up on. Mr. Ultimate out. Check the links below. Peace.